What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. And breaking news, folks, from both the YouTube and the Twitter world. Apparently today our boy Phil was scheduled to play Star Wars Battlefront Collection, which came out yesterday, and oh my lord. Your boy Duty had a chance to play it yesterday, and let me just give you a quick synopsis. I played it for about an hour and a half. I shut it off and then requested a refund from Steam, which I did get about an hour later. The thing is just a buggy mess. It's a disaster. I'm not sure why they felt like this was a suitable game to put out there. There's just a whole host of glitches, which I'll get into. But the first thing I'm going to touch on is apparently our boy DSP put a community post out, and I'm assuming a Twitter post out, about a major announcement regarding his upcoming gaming lineup and schedule on the Level 1 podcast. And then he says, we need to make big moves to get stuff feeling fresh and fun. So I'm not sure if that's him just alluding to him playing the collection, or if he's actually going to change the schedule and either not play the collection or modify how much of it he's going to play. So if you guys watched or listened to DSP at all, he was scheduled to play Star Wars, the Battlefront collection, all day Friday. Both streams, which is never a good idea. But that was his plan because, of course, of RPG burnout. That's Phil's excuse for why the business is failing. And he was putting his money he was putting all the chips in for Star Wars and hoping that would revitalize and save the business. But I'm sorry to tell you folks, I don't think that's the case. And either Phil found out and he's going to make some modifications, or he didn't find out and he's just going to push forward with Battlefront. So real quick, what I wanted to show you guys was just not my own words, but what Twitter has to say about the Battlefront collection. Now, I played it on PC and it was just a disaster. I got so frustrated with it. I experienced bugs where the game would just freeze out. I had problems finding servers because apparently they only had a limited amount of servers available. I had problems very similar to what you're seeing here in this image where it just bugged the hell out and backgrounds were missing. It was clipping, and for some reason it's locked on 30 FPS. And your boy Duty has a very powerful PC. I mean, I'm rocking a 4090. Our RTX 4090 graphics card, and that crap just ran terrible. It kept shutting down on me. I played it for an hour and a half, and I would say it probably shut down my program or the game about 5 times. But the worst part was I just couldn't get into any lobbies. I couldn't get into anything. So I tried playing the single player, and the single player plays a little bit better. But you run into these problems right here where backgrounds are missing, the graphics are choppy, and it just looks bad. And then they didn't add anything to the game whatsoever. They just ported the game. You would think that they would maybe add some aim assist or something. No, there's no aim assist. You can only aim sideways or up and down. That's it. You can't even scope in to try to get a kind of quick kill shot. Unless I think you're a sniper, but I don't play sniper class, so I'm just not sure. Yeah, I played it for an hour and a half, and I got so frustrated with it, I just shut it down. I shut it down, and I requested a refund. The nice thing about Steam is that you could play for 2 hours, and if you don't like the game, you can request a refund, which your boy Duty did. I figured I'll come back to it whenever they fix this fucking hot pile of shit. So if you take a look at Twitter, since yesterday, this shit's been a buzz. Going crazy. People are pissed and annoyed. A lot of people were like, hey, what the hell? Why? And the other interesting thing is that the game size, the original game, I think was about 17 gigabytes. I think it was 17 gigabytes. I think for both games, each game was about 8 gigabytes or 8.5 gigabytes. For some reason, it was 70 gigabytes. For what? What the hell did they add to make it 70 gigabytes? So that was pretty annoying. They added nothing. I mean, they didn't even pretty it up. They didn't add textures. They didn't add anything whatsoever. And the thing is, I don't know how a game can look worse. It looked bad. I mean, I played this back in the Xbox days. And I remember that for then, it was nice. The graphics were pretty good for that time. But for some reason, it looks even worse now. But anyway, here you go. Some people, look right here, Battlefront 1 and 2. It was the person saying it was about 11 gigs, and then for this one it's 72 gigs, which makes no sense. Let's see. There was another really good post that actually summed up all of the complaints of the game. And I read it earlier. I'm just trying to see where it is, but I mean, people are not happy. People are mad, and I love the Battlefront collection. I enjoyed the newer ones too. I didn't dislike them. But the old ones were better. The old ones were better, especially Battlefront 2. The original Battlefront 2, that was really good. I loved it. Here you go. It's locked in 30 FPS, which makes no fucking sense. So you know that for Xbox and PlayStation, it's going to be locked in 30 FPS, and it's going to run even shittier than 30 FPS. You might get lucky if you get 15 to 20 FPS on Xbox and PlayStation. They only have 3 multiplayer servers, which was fucking ridiculous. No ability to invert fight control. Oh yeah, the flight thing was even bad. I tried it once and I got so annoyed with it that I didn't bother. Wrong cutscenes. That's right, loud sounds. A lot of static noises in the playthrough, which I have no clue what the fuck that was, because I didn't even have my headsets or microphone on. But I could still hear just noise and humming. It was quite fucking annoying. If you're planning to buy it, don't bother. Don't bother the game. It's a mess. You're gonna get pissed. Unless you want to play the single player campaign, which I guess is fine. But then you'll just get annoyed because it still fucking glitches like no other. I mean, here's a really good whatchamacallit right here. This is the original Battlefront up here, and then this is the Battlefront Classic. The other thing too is it's super slow. It just ran very slow. That was another thing. To actually load scenes took forever. Just like this prime example right here of this video clipping right here, where it shows the original, how quick it was, and how it's just, they did a terrible job. They did nothing. They just copied it over and just put it out there, which was fucking ridiculous. What else? I'm still trying to find a really good post out there, man, that actually summed up everything. But the person, what they did was they summed up about 40 fucking problems. And again, that's with the PC port. I have a buddy of mine who has the PlayStation port. The PlayStation game, and he played it yesterday. He said it was a fucking mess too. He said that they couldn't connect the servers either. And it ran like shit. Like it ran terribly. He said he was getting like 20 FPS. And the other problem I fucking had is that every time I set my settings in the game option, every time I died and respawned, I had to reset the settings all over again. Every fucking time, which was so annoying. So yeah, I rocked it for an hour and a half, and I said, I'm done, I'm out. Your boy Duty rage quit it, and I bounced. I just bounced. I was like, I don't have time for this shit. I'll get my money back, and then when they fix it, I'll be back and playing it once again. So anyway, all that to say is, I don't think Phil's going to have a good time today playing the game. And we know Phil rages about fucking everything. So I can picture him just torching, and he'll probably torch the wrong developers. It wasn't EA. EA actually farmed this out to another, to the folks that are actually doing the Old Republic remake. So it really wasn't EA's fault. But of course, he'll blame EA and blame their greed and all this other bullshit. So today should be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if the Dents are going to come out and support this fucking mess. I don't think so. And the other thing is that I would say this DSP's Dents are very graphic cores. So is Phil. They're graphic cores. It has to be pretty graphics and 60 FPS. If it's not that, they don't support. Just look at Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor is a hot mess, and the Dents didn't like it or paid for it or supported it. So I think today might be a fucking disaster stream for our boy Phil. So definitely check it out. Your boy will be covering it. And oh my lord, yeah, I have a feeling he did get wind of this, and he may cut back the stream. He may decide to play something. He may decide to play Baldur's Gate today in the day stream, and then at the night stream play the Battlefront collection. He might do that. If he's smart, he'll do that, especially if he's looking to get paid. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.